Hey ladies and gentlemen, NSG here. It's that time of the year again, a little bit of holiday cheer going around, a little bit of that Christmas spirit, and everyone's panicking because half of you, probably more than half, are probably not wrapped your presents yet, and it's Christmas Day, and you probably should have done that yesterday. And shout out to the fam that decides to wrap on the 24th because I am a part of that crew. Let's go. If it's not done last second, it's not done properly. But I do wish a Merry Christmas to you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful time with family. I understand for at least students, the 23rd was your final day, and that's usually good because it means that you get more time off in January, but also at the same time, it feels like you're just basically off and Christmas is already there. And for anyone that wants to kind of take a breather, you know, sometimes when you're finally done a week of school, you kind of just want to take a moment and sit down and relax and not have to do anything. And the problem is now you're in a panic because you haven't done any Christmas shopping and it's the 23rd in the afternoon. That was 2 days ago, so I mean, what the heck are we talking about? And I know this is kind of weird because I'm making a video on a different day. I usually post on Fridays, at least bigger videos, not shorts. Obviously we'll talk about shorts later, but I usually make a video like this. And don't mind me, I'm in the main menu and it's mostly because I can't talk and play a game at the same time, but we are going to do a little bit of Smithmas. A little bit of Smithmas action here because this is some TF2. It's a game that I don't really play a lot of recording wise, but I do play this game quite a bit in recent time. Now, I would be lying if I didn't say that this was like my 8th take, and I am absolutely just boggled how long this has taken me. We're about to join now, so I got not much time to talk before I got to think. We're going to be using some more meme classes, I guess. Not exactly meme classes. Like I'm going to be playing a little bit, but it's mostly just me kind of talking. So we'll have some gameplay, some talk. This recording is happening like while I'm talking. So I mean, I'm actually playing, so I'm actually going to suck. By the looks of it, looks like we're going scout, and I've already set up some of the classes, but we're going to be doing some bleed scout for the first. So this is a real fun class that everyone loves and enjoys, and nobody hates this class at all. I do got the soda popper, so we're not going full ridiculous, and that was a great hit, and I'm gonna die. Time to run. Okay, so, I mean, this is not my first take. I have had so many recordings fail, and one other embarrassing thing, I just straight up, oh, come on, stink. I straight up just haven't clicked record a couple times. I record different ways. I have separate audio tracks. I use one audio track for my recording, and then I use one for... Oh, that was perfect. Oh, let's get out of here, Scoob. Hey. Oh, no, it's not ready. I got him. Wait, what? Did I just straight up kill him? I hit him with the cleaver. It should have called Saul. You know what? Fair enough. Whoever that was talking about. But this time, in order to not catch myself rambling a bunch, I have notes beside me. I'm not kidding. I made notes. Like... To say that I just recorded this, I missed the first one, by the way, but we're not going to talk about that. I'm still going to think that I'm going to take like forever to record this. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I did jump into that. That was funny. But I wouldn't be surprised if I took like an hour and a half to record this. But why don't we just jump right into kind of this stuff? Like, might as well. I'm going to kind of mark this as that was a great stab. I love that was a random cut, and for some reason that made me laugh a lot more than it should have. But we're going to kind of make this a New Year's resolution as well. I say kind of because it's sort of a resolution and sort of not, and I literally had my hand off my mouse. That sucks. I had my hand off my mouse. But I kind of want to talk about New Year's resolutions because this year I didn't exactly record the most. Shocking, I know. Aw, man. Now, it would be an understatement to say that, you know, someone may have slacked off on posting a couple things, and I'll talk a little bit more about why. But this is probably, coming back to YouTube, this is one of the least I've posted of main videos, but at the same time, I've never posted this much, probably ever, today, this year, which is hilarious because I don't feel like I posted a lot. You know, that guy had crits and he missed, and that was horrible. I didn't see those on the ground. Tunnel vision a bit much. But one of the things I want to talk about, I got a couple New Year's resolutions I kind of want to do. There's technically the obvious one, which is post more. But when I say post more, I don't mean shorts. I don't consider shorts to be a post. I consider them to kind of be a tie over for when you're trying to get another video to come. That's how I treat shorts. I'm not looking to hit that, so, you know, I'm going to stay there. I'm going to help that too. That was perfect. I definitely didn't make a joke like that in the recording. That will never make it because I didn't press the record button to record the screen. But, you know, whatever. Other than posting a lot more, because I don't count shorts, I want to do more collabs this year. Usually when it comes to making a video, I have a crew of a few guys, and we record, let's see if I can get it. Yep. Primarily, and let's get out of here. Oh, that's a problem. It's too bad I didn't get the kill, but that's a heavy. I should have full targeted the heavy, but I'm trying to get more of the bleed feel than anything. But I want to do more collabs this year. It's something that, again, I've only really collabed with the main crew that I normally do, and there's 4 of us in total, me and 3 others, and none of them post for their obvious reasons. They all have good reasons. I shouldn't say like they're all bad reasons. They're all good reasons to why. It's just because of it, there is a lack of videos, and it's pretty much only me that's posting. I can't believe I missed that cleaver. And that's not the main reason why. I realize I'm kind of throwing them under the bus. I'm not. They're great. They're a lot of fun to be able to record with and to find some games with, because they all kind of have that same mindset, which is great. They're all ready. They all have their unique niches, something that is wonderful. Oh my land, that pyro is amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, stinking. Boo. Boo, I gotta clear. Oh, time to run. I just got revolvered. I'm sad. But I want to do more collabs with different people, and by mentioning that, I've definitely been in contact with a couple, I should say, not a few, but a couple people. I've been in contact to try and get a collab, and sadly, they pretty much all fell through. And the only reason why they ended up doing that is just because of the way that I post and the way that I'm in contact. I don't have an absolute major amount of time, especially to collab. Usually when I record, I have to record in bulk, which is horrible for the sole fact that I can only... Okay, well, I was too concentrated on trying to run away. I can only post... Like, my videos take a long time to make, is what I'm trying to say. They take a while to make. I want to make sure that every time I make a video, that I put time and effort into it, that I enjoy it. And if I don't enjoy it, then why would I make it? And that's kind of my philosophy, at least when it's coming to making videos in the past 3 years, is that if I wouldn't watch it, then why am I making it? And so that's something that I've tried to do, and I've prided myself in doing, that I make videos that I would enjoy myself. Does it mean that I watch them all? Well, I pretty much watch the entire thing like 50 times over by the time I'm done editing. The amount of times I have to watch the same clip, like, oh, it's so much. But it means that as well, I can't record every day. And as a matter of fact, I don't even record once a week. I'm not gonna lie. I record like, it really depends. Sometimes I record once every 2 weeks. It's been that low before, where I'll be like 14 days in, I haven't recorded a single thing. And it's not to say that I don't have, you know, recordings. I'm going to wait a little bit to, you know what, we'll mess around because this. But if it turns out that I will be another class, I might do some more Bleed Scout for a little bit longer. Maybe change Forts of Nature. But I have the Christmas skin on this, so I might just keep with this, you know. It's sad that way because I can't just sit down and record with a bunch of people. Like, it's easier if I were to sit down and kind of record, you know, with maybe 1 or 2. But to try and get everyone... that is so rare now. It's so difficult because we all have different schedules. We all have different run times. And I know that kind of doesn't have to do with, oh, I guess I'm going to die. Why are flogs always like that, man? Flogs are just... I can't even speak. Flogs pyros just shut their brain down. I'm not going to lie. They just shut their brain down. Like, it's hilarious, though. I couldn't have it any other way. But a lot of the reasons why they fall through, and I can't blame it on the other people I'm trying to collab with. I don't blame it on them because I only have so much time, and I am a horrible communicator. I won't lie. I am horrible at communicating. My communication skills, as much as I have worked on them, are pretty abysmal. Where I literally, like, I'm not kidding you right now, I can't keep up with group chats. I don't know if anyone's like that, but I physically cannot keep up with group chats. And it's mostly because I can't even keep up with text. Someone can text me, and I could probably go on my phone right now, and I could find 5 people that I never message back. And it's not because I don't care. It's because I forget. I just straight up forget that I'm supposed to text them back. I don't know what happens. I just, you know, I get carried away with whatever's going on, whether it be something important or not important. I won't lie. Sometimes it's not important. Cold or microwaved. I'm so confused. Let's see if I can hit him. Nope, I'm gonna miss both. And then I'm gonna get hit by, I'm guessing. How am I missing these? It's because I'm trying to concentrate on the game too. And also the topic. Like, I'm like 1 topic in. I'm half a topic in, essentially. And it's been almost a full game. Welcome to recording with me. It's one thing I'm also gonna work on, trying to make sure that I don't just drop off the map like I normally do. How did he stay alive for so long? But that's something that I'm gonna work on, and if something falls through, I completely understand. I don't hold that against them. Like, it's difficult to deal with people that don't message a lot of the time, and I try better at it, but I'm still horrible at it. So that's one thing I am gonna work on this year. I'm gonna try and collab more, and that's why I've kind of opened up the horizon with some shorts, and I'm going to talk more about shorts later, but that's one of the biggest reasons, kind of another reason why I like to do shorts. It opens the horizon for games, and it kind of opens me to be able to see all the... Oh man, someone's upset. I'm going to die. No. I didn't reload, but... Okay, we're going to try again. I missed? How did I miss? But that's one thing. The other thing I want to do, and I'm going to have to explain that one because that's going to be fun to explain, is I want to do more solo-esque videos. Now, one of the reasons why I usually tend to stay away from it, and it's not to say I fully do, like I have videos on my channel of me doing that, of playing solo games. And, whoa, that was close. The reason why I don't do solo games for a couple of reasons as much. Number one is the kind of style of editing I do. It just doesn't match. Like, it's a lot harder to do the solo videos, and I give lots of respect for people who can do that. Like, it's difficult to do, and the only reason whenever I do it, it's because I'm super tired. Like, I'm talking 40+ hours without sleep, and here I am recording. I just gotta... who'd I get? Who'd I get? And by the way, I kind of feel bad for switching like this, because I'm so used to Counter-Strike and doing that so much years ago, and I'm dead. I could use the help. He just stopped healing me. He healed me for 7 health. He healed me for 7 health, and then he stopped. And I died to a 1 pistol shot. I'm so sad. It is kind of difficult to do those solos, but I think I'm going to try and branch out more. But again, the editing style is going to be different than what I usually do, because I don't know. We'll try it out. We'll try it out. Maybe I'll go for like the Amnesia style, like what I used to do with Amnesia. One of the other reasons why it's difficult to do solo videos is because, especially with other people, it's so much easier to bounce back and forth with jokes. And obviously comedy is selective in and of itself, and it's quite difficult to really say whether something's funny or not, because again, comedy, it's up to you whether you find something funny or not. And I'm not saying it's up to you, like you decide that, oh, it's funny, but I'm gonna say it's not funny. No, it's that you find things funny that maybe someone else wouldn't. And the reason why it kind of ties into that, by the way, I'm gonna try and get past him, or I'm gonna fail the jump twice. Oh, if I had just hit the control button, I could have crouch jumped and I would have been absolutely fine. But no, I sat there like a little NPC trying to jump up and down like... The thing about having more people is that it's easier to kind of bounce back and forth with jokes. You're not dependent on yourself to make the jokes. It involves multiple people to make a joke. And that's why it's a little bit harder to do the solo stuff, because it's all up to you to make the jokes. And again, tying back to the fact that it wouldn't just be funny moments on a solo thing. It'd be more story-oriented. And honestly, story-oriented is the wrong word because I try and make sure that all my videos have a story. Is he gonna, okay, we're done now. All the videos have a story, but the thing about having more people is that you can have a more focused, like, funny moments rather than having, oh, okay. He was on fire and I saw red. I'm sorry. Literally. Oh, I'm dead. Being able to bounce back and forth with other people is something that makes comedy easier to pull off. It's, again, it's not impossible to do, and I would not say it is impossible to do. It's very possible. People make a living off it. Literal comedians do that. But they also have the crowd to help them out and laugh about it. While in a solo, it's only you. And it's up to your imagination, and that's a blessing and a curse, you know? It's a battle back and forth, and that pyro is gonna go berserk. Oh, there we go. Whoa. I mean, it is what it is. I am gonna try though to do more solo videos, and I have some pre-recorded that I wanted to post. It's really tough because I don't want to make another channel. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to make a second channel, and I don't think there's a need to do it. But at the same time, it would almost make sense for the solo content, especially the kind that I recorded, to make a solo video. Nice leg, by the way. Little leg spike. And, hey, I got a hit, but it was a splash, which means that I am so dead. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, keep running. Double crit? Are you absolutely joking me? He shot a double crit nade. I just got trapped out there. I wasn't even gonna try. That was a heavy there. I had a pyro that was about to do some mean things to me. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and work on more collabs and more solo. That's kind of my New Year's resolutions. Other than trying to post a little bit more, like I'd like to have more than 5 or 6 videos. Because that's really all I posted this year was like 5 to 6 main videos and the rest were all shorts. And again, I just can't include shorts as main videos. Because they're so much shorter, and it's like a little blurb. But ooh, that was funny. Ooh, oh. Don't go out there. All right, moving on now. Let's talk more about the shorts that happened this year. So this year, I finally dipped my foot into making shorts. And now, for one big reason why I didn't want to when it first came out, is because shorts are lower quality. No matter which way you put it, shorts are lower quality. It's literally your phone, and that's it. Oh, shoot. I gotta try and take care of this. I got it. But shorts are lower quality. And because of it, I never wanted to make it at the beginning. Okay, you're mine. You're mine. It was mine. What the heck? I got hit by a Sandman? Hey. Are you kidding? Oh my. I didn't realize he was at 1 health. But yeah, I finally decided to delve in just because a lot of the videos take forever to make, and I'm not gonna lie. They take forever. They take at least 2 weeks to make. I won't, oh, stinking. I want to talk about the good and bad with shorts. Shorts give you a lot of exposure. A lot of exposure that doesn't normally come from anything else. And again, it's mostly because the attention spans are completely lower now than what they used to be, and that's fair. Hey, I'm where I shouldn't be. I got a kill that I shouldn't have. Oh, what? I actually hit the man and lagged a little bit. Ah, whatever. Shorts have been good because of that exposure, and it also lets me start up more game. How am I missing? How am I missing? That is the primest example of trying to talk about something and then all of a sudden trying to switch, and I just suck at both. I couldn't talk and I couldn't play. I'm trying to do both and I got neither accomplished. That is what you call failing at multitasking. Whatever, man. That's okay. That's the part of the fun about it. But with shorts, I'm able to kind of post games that I wouldn't normally post. Like games that oh, I'm so dead. Well, running out there in front of a rocket's probably not going to help me either. But I was able to record like Black Ops 3, that's a game that I have recordings of that will come out within 1 to 2 years. And then there's also Team Fortress 2. I don't have a video of Team Fortress 2 to save my life. And now I've posted 2 or 3, which is great. I guess I gotta talk about the bads of shorts. And it's the lower quality. I don't like to post lower quality things. Now, obviously, saying that, I don't have a 4K monitor. That was teamwork at its finest. They have a beautiful defense. Bleed Scout's probably better on defense than offense, but I'm still gonna do it because it's funny. To me. Not to anybody else. Only to me. The lower quality does make me a little bit, you know... Oh, okay, that's a problem. There is a level 3. Good luck. How did I get out? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Woo. Dun, dun, dun. I missed. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Huh. Huh. Oh. Oh man, this is awful. I'm trying to end this round. I'm gonna talk after this game. Like, it's about to end. I might as well just talk afterwards. I'll see you in the next mission. But that's kind of the good and bad. I'd say it's basically quality of the video, like how it looks, is lowered. There's something about it. I just don't like the resolution of shorts. I don't like it. I understand it fits the phone perfectly. But why can't it, like... I understand how resolutions work. Like, I'm not saying that I don't. I definitely do. What do we got? What did I want? Yeah, let's do some Battle Engie. But I think that's pretty much all it is about shorts. It's basically, you can post a lot more, get more exposure if you're looking for it, especially, which most YouTubers are. But you can get exposure, and also, that took forever to put down. And also you can play more games that you don't normally play, which is wonderful. And the con is obviously quality. But, you know, it is what it is. You have to pick and choose your battles, and that's it. Oh, that's a Hoovy. Hey. Wow, I'm so happy I hit 3 shots. This year, I've decided that I'm not going to do a best of, and technically, I didn't do one in 2020 either, but I had only posted 4 or 5 videos at the time, and this year, I've only posted 5 to 6 main videos. To say that this year was the least that I posted, technically speaking, no, it was one of the most, because I posted... how many shorts? I don't even know. I've posted at least 50 to 100 shorts this year, which is not a lot when you can post them easily every day, but also you gotta find the content that's funny. And honestly, hey, get back here. Stinking. This man really hates me. Get down. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what I'm more upset about. The fact that I whiffed, or the fact that the teammate of mine that was behind him just kind of walked away without realizing what was going on. Ah, whatever. That's how it is. The biggest reason why, like, I could make a best of and use shorts with it, but shorts are basically mini moments to begin with. So why would I make a best of shorts when it's basically just gonna be, like, all it is gonna be shorts. Like, it's going to be the full short. There. Okay, well. I got face stabbed there. I'm going to be honest. I think I got face stabbed. Was that a face stab or was it just lag? This is one of the worst ideas. I'm being shut down horribly. I just got to get good, honestly. Like. You know what? Fair. But yeah, shorts, I'm not making a best of for shorts. That's silly to me. Like, I don't know. There's something about seeing best of shorts that just has me questioning everything. It just doesn't make sense to me, you know? Like, why would you make a best effort? There. I thought he was gonna do it, but he didn't. So I just killed myself for no reason. I just realized I have not been talking at all. Like, this is what's bad about this. That's pretty much like the biggest reason for the best. I looked down at my notes. Okay, I think I gotta switch characters midway. I'm gonna be honest, we are getting absolutely destroyed with this. So I'm gonna play some Demoknight. One thing that is kind of crazy is that well, great. Okay, well, it's great. The heck is going on? Whoop. Let's see if I can get away with it. Ow. Come on. It's stinking. Stinking. We're taking a pause. We're taking a pause break. We're taking a pause break. Oh. Got him. Okay, time to go. Why is staying there? He was friendly. I didn't want to kill him. He was friendly. There's no way. Oh. We've had enough of that. Oh shoot, I didn't make it in time. I've been on YouTube a longer time than I realized. Oh, there's the spy again. I've been on YouTube a very long time. Not like I have to give it to him. I've been on YouTube for almost 9 years now. Like, that's crazy to me. I've been on YouTube for almost 9 years. I'm talking like I'm within about 2 months from it, and I'll probably make a video during that time about it or for it. Excuse, I'm not going that way. No.
No. No.
The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
Okay, I'm so sidetracked right now. It's because I'm closer to being done, but I still want to try one more. So I'm kind of, you know, I'm pulling it out. I got one more class I'm gonna do wild, but I wanna get some Demoknight fun, you know. But I've been on YouTube a long time, and because of it, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm first or second or even third year generation. I might be fourth. It's been a long time, but you know. I guess we're gonna dance for a little bit while we do this. It's great. 2 pyros and a Demoknight. Let's go. Oh. I misspelled. I misspelled kill. Hey. What? What a perfect time to lag. I understand. I'm not, well, technically, I don't have an Ethernet cord right now. Because you know, there's been a little bit of changes going on in the background, and because of it, I don't have an Ethernet cord right now. Okay, so I'm Wi-Fi right now. It's good Wi-Fi. I shouldn't say it's not. It's really good Wi-Fi, but I'm not hardwired, which means that, you know. Okay, okay, we're gonna run away now. Now we're gonna come back. Okay, well, that was. I want it. I want it too bad.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
This is great. Here we go. We're going to keep doing this for now. Here, you know what? Let's get right up close. Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me, bro. Okay, that's the end of that round, isn't it? All right, I guess we're going to leave that then. And move on to the last. But man, it's kind of crazy to think though, being on YouTube for almost 9 years, like my 10th year anniversary is coming up in a little bit over a year, and I have nothing planned for it. And last year, I actually had a plan to do something, but I wanted to save that for the 10th year or the 9th. I wanted to save it for later, and plus, It wasn't the idea wasn't fully fleshed out at the time, so I had to save it and put it on the back burner for later. I mean, I don't know what to do with it. I'm kind of, you know, in recent time, I haven't really shown my face on screen, and I don't know. It's kind of the kind of videos I was making. I just felt like, you know, it wouldn't have worked out as well. You know, YouTube for a while, it's kind of funny. It's weird to know that I've been on for so long. But, you know, that when that time comes, 10 years, very close, it'll be an exciting time. What a shot. Totally was skillful. And one of the last things I want to talk about is that I have a lot of projects on the back burner. I thought that was a spy for sure. Wasn't. Hey, come back here. Here, I have an idea. You gotta be kidding me. Bad timing, bad timing. But I have a lot of projects on the back burner right now. To say that, like, even though I might not have many recordings that are out there, to say that I don't have some projects on the back burner, there are projects on the back burner. That poor sniper. Oh, wow, look at that. I guess I'll have one more round to talk about it, won't I? I got fish. You know the... Every time you get fish, you gotta type in fish. You got no choice. You gotta type fish. It's just, you know, I can't help it. If I die to a fish, I gotta say fish. You know, you can't... Okay, I didn't think it was gonna be that, that infected, that everyone in the lobby is saying fish. A lot of those projects, I'm not gonna talk about yet, because they're a little bit more, you know, they're for a later time to say. Are we actually gonna lose that quickly? Maybe Huntsman was a bad idea. I'll tell you what's a good idea. Pinning Pajama Man up to the wall. Take that, Russian spy. It's literally a heavy, not even a spy. So funny, I know. What the? Come on. Are you kidding me? Let's just wrap this thing up. I'm not going anymore. I got projects on the back burner. Some are secretive. Some are almost done. I didn't see the fish kill. But yeah, I mean, expect more out of the year next year. 2023, we're going to do some more stuff. I'm going to try and post more than 6 videos. Again, to say that some of that as well, I didn't mention it during it. There's so much stuff stinking on the mind. Trying to talk is almost impossible right now. But honestly, I'm excited for next year. To say, though, that I devoted 100% into YouTube, obviously that's not going to happen. Because being a smaller YouTuber, it's not worth the risk to go all in. And I'm planning for it. There's a lot of stuff that's going to happen within the next little bit of time. There is a lot of stuff happening in the background, and it's going to be exciting. Why don't we wrap this cookie up, because I've rambled on for long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. It has been a pleasure to be able to record, and to say that I'm done is far from the truth. I'm going to get fished. I got backstabbed before I got fished. Wait. No. No, I got killed by the gun. Okay, I got a little bit confused by the chat. There was a lot of glowing things, and I didn't recognize what was going on, but now I do. I hope you guys do have a Merry Christmas, though. It can be a stressful time, and especially whatever's going on in your life can make it a really good time or a really bad time. And honestly, I really do hope for the best for each and every one of you. It's awesome to be a part of the, YouTube, to have some fun with it, you know? I'm hitting this guy. We've had enough of him. Okay, and then I've never had enough of him. We're coming after you. You know what? I can win this fight. I can definitely win this fight. I can definitely win this fight. I technically didn't. Woo. Hey. I got him. Wait, what's the bleed? What? Why did I get more than 1 ding? Is there something about the Huntsman I don't know about? Why'd I get 3 dings? I only shot 1 bullet. Well, 1 arrow. Can you make someone bleed with the Huntsman? I don't think so. Or did someone, like, put a burning effect on it and I didn't notice? That could have happened. I'll have to check back in the recording. Are you... my gosh. It threw me off so hard. Oh, that scout jumped in front of that arrow and took it. Oh, and he had a medic on him. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. But I mean, oh, that was sad. I'll take you on. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that's funny. But I do hope you guys have a happy new year and a Merry Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching this very long-winded video that is hopefully going to be cut down by like at least half the time. That's the point of it. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Merry Christmas and later.